You can improve the circumstances surrounding your existence immediately. You heard? Promise you.
Did you always feel great or did you find greatness?
I was told I was great as a child, but with a child like mine, those are just words. You don't catch up to the sentimentality of it until you get context of what's not great. So I wasn't around a lot of shit that wasn't great until I started being a street person and going to jail and being around shit that's not fucking great. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to reobtain what greatness is with a fortitude and a courage that goes beyond the common man who seeks to be accepted by his peers, who oftentimes are derelicts. And you don't even be knowing it because you're so entrenched as a young person. You want to be down. It's a part of your neurological makeup that to be the person that you are, you always got to be down with others. And then I had to realize that you will fuck around and be dying for the homies. You'll be dying for some shit that would never die for you. You know?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I remember vividly as a child remembering saying that my aspiration was to be so admired by my friends that when I do die of an untimely death, they will remember me and put a mural up around my way and say, word to Ahmed, about things that they want to tell the truth. They were proclaiming on my death. You heard?
That was
that the thing was true. Yes, bro. For a desire to be down. And that was the only context in that environment. You be outside. I never forget one of my childhood friends. We were super young. He was 14 years old. 14, 15 years old. Super young. He had grown men trying to kill him, son. This dude, he was so exceptionally advanced that one time, God bless him, he got locked up in New Jersey and refused to be in the juvenile shit. He lied and told him that he was an adult so he could be with the adults and was in there rocking and rolling. You heard? So I'm like this. That's one of the first funerals I ever went to as a young person, right? And I remember the turbulence of that time period where nobody could explain why they was dying. Grown-ass men killed my man. You heard? They killed him. Grown-ass niggas, man, not his peers. You heard? So this one I was like, you know what? I kind of dislike humans and I dislike this world and I dislike this shit, but I was too young and I didn't have enough fucking resources to be able to walk away from it. So I got immersed in it. And I was trying to find myself within that depravity, you know, trying to find myself in that depravity. God bless my mother for giving me context for what greatness should be. And I see my mother lose her, what people would call sanity, not from getting high. She didn't get high. Not from drinking, you heard? Because she didn't drink. From just dealing with humans who ain't shit. They just ain't shit because they don't remember. You heard? So I have a way, I have a thing now with dealing with humans that for me to be good and okay, I got to be good to them. But one little thing, one little small thing of uncertainty, and I begin to have enmity and hatred for them. And I'll be like, I hope you die for violating the clause between two things in the universe. What can occupy two separate things? There's a thing in between us that we are occupying a space, but there's a space in between us. And if we don't use that space in between us effectively, you know, then we have not grasped the mystery that we all are one. So it don't matter what I do, you do. If somebody do something that we know in another part of the world, it has an effect on us, even if it's so minute that it can't be registered with instrumentation. It's still imprinted in the universal mind, and it remembers association. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ever hear that? Guilty by association,
Yeah.
right? So
You are the 5 people you spend the most time with.
that's right.
If
That's
you're
right.
hanging around with,
Correct.
and I've had people have to tell me I'm hanging around with the wrong people.
Yo, bro, my astrologer told me the other day, it's in my chart. My big homie, Rashid, just told me this. I'm challenged by this because of a Neptune placement in Saturn. I have secret enemies. I have people who are always trying to compete with me who are less than me. This is a reoccurring theme since I was a child. You heard? This has occurred on many occasions that I am surrounded by people who think that they are my peers and they're actually not. You heard? And I have to shake that shit off. You heard? And get the fuck away from them.